And welcome in once again, Bison Nation, a big-time game day preview here today as North Dakota State gets ready for the Dakota Marker game, taking on the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State. Jeff Culhane, Jeremy Jorgensen here with you. It's the Marker. It's a big week, a lot of emotion. Obviously, a year ago, South Dakota State came here and won that matchup 19-17, the final play, final second of the game. Always a lot on the line. A lot of fun coming here this weekend. Yeah, it's a trophy game, and this trophy means something to these players. The Bison lost it last year. They did get revenge in the playoff game, but the trophy's not on the line in the playoff game. It's on the line this weekend. They want it back. I think it's a big benefit to the Bison that this game is outside. The weather will not impact them as much as I think South Dakota State. So, you know, I think there's a lot on the line. There's a lot of storylines here. It's a big game. It's going to be fun. Yeah, a lot of chatter back and forth during the season, during the off-season as well, amongst the fan bases and a little between the two football teams also. That's what makes trophy games so much fun. Nick DeLuca, Austin Coonert talk about bringing the Marker back up to Fargo.
It's a huge rivalry game, we know that, and for them to come in here and take it from us last year, we know that's huge. So we want to go back there and do the same thing to them. And this is a game that everybody circles, and it doesn't take a lot of motivation to get excited for it.
Hats off to them. They played a really good game. They strategized against us very well, but we could have played better and we could have strategized a lot better, but we're going to come out and fire it off right away.
Well, when you talk about the matchup in this one, the style of play and the way this game is going to work out will be interesting, but the blueprint is out there, Jeremy, on both sides of the football for the Bison. They know what they want to do. The Jacks know what they want to do. Should be an interesting matchup across the board. Yeah, I thought the interesting difference between the two matchups last year was Taryn Christian ran the ball really well in the first game, over 140 yards. He had -16 in the playoff game. So defensively, I think you want to bottle him up a little bit. Offensively, the Bison want to run the football, control the clock, keep that South Dakota State offense over on the bench. Yep, obviously Taryn Christian, Jake Wenicky, Dallas Goddard, the three-headed monster for South Dakota State, so explosive, so electrifying offensively when they have the football in their hands. Levi Jortheim, Nick DeLuca talk about that challenge. And on the flip side, Austin Coonert discusses how controlling the tempo is important in this game on Saturday.
You know, they got a really dynamic offense. They got some good players. Obviously, they got a good receiver, good tight end, good quarterback, real mobile. So I have to keep him contained and try to do what we do every week.
We want to try and get as much pressure as we can on this quarterback. I think going off of the last few weeks, we've done a great job in that, and we've really made that a focus. So continue to make plays, get in the backfield, and mess up his timing. That's our goal.
SDSU's offense thrives on explosive plays, and we just need to be able to control the clock and have the ball in our hands as long as possible.
So again, Marker on the line, both sides very excited. It should be a lot of fun. 2 p.m. Central Time kickoff down at Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium in Brookings, expecting a big crowd in this one. Give me a couple things you're watching for in this football game. Yeah, I think you have to take care of the football. It's outside. You can't give up any turnovers. I think you have to tackle well. I think for North Dakota State, if you don't give up any yards after catch, I think that'll really slow down South Dakota State and make the field a little bit longer. And everyone has talked about it. We've talked about it. You have to run the football, control the clock. I would say those three things, if the Bison do those well, they're going to be in great shape. Yep, as always, watching, listening to the Bison. A lot of ways to do it. TV side, many ways this weekend. Yeah, we have the trifecta again. We have NBC North Dakota, ESPN3, ESPN College Extra, Midco Sports as well. So actually there's 4 options this week. There you go. So a lot of ways to catch the Bison. Watching them, if you can't watch, you can certainly listen on the Peterson Farm Seed Bison Radio Network. Network pregame coverage starts at 1:30 Central, kickoff just after 2 o'clock. And then our local pregame coverage starts at 10:30 a.m. Central Time on Saturday morning with the Bison Tailgate Show on Bison 1660 and 92.7 FM. Make sure you download the Bison 1660 app as well, free to download for your mobile device. And as always, you want more Bison sports talk during the week, catch Jeremy and I weekdays Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central with the Insiders on Bison 1660 and 92.7 FM. For Jeremy Jorgensen, I'm Jeff Culhane. Big thanks to Rich Grossman as always. This has been your game day preview of South Dakota State right here on GoBison.com.